morning and happy Monday, and also happy December. Starting the month on a Monday is always a fun little coincidence, in my opinion. Today's an exciting week because it's my birthday this week. I'm very excited about that. I have some stuff that I still need to figure out for that, the party I'm having for that this weekend, but mostly this week I think will be pretty chill during the day and then pretty busy in the evenings most days. So I'm gonna sit down and get to work on some of the computer stuff that I have to do today. And then maybe this afternoon I'm gonna run some errands, but also maybe not because it's cold and I don't know if I want to leave the house. But also some of the things that I want I should probably leave early this morning to get if I am going to go get them. So basically I have to decide if I want to walk to the one produce market in the cold this morning or not. But first things first, I do need to do this other thing on my computer, so let's get that out of the way. So I basically just got to working on the quote-unquote homework assignment for the one job interview that I had. Basically, it's just like a little at-home assessment instead of like a in-person interview type assessment. But I knocked it out pretty quickly, and yeah, it wasn't as bad as I thought it might be. Okay, it has been a little bit since I just checked in, but I'm quite bundled up, and that is because I just got home from going to the store to get some noodles because I really wanted ramen for lunch, but we didn't have any noodles to either make my own or any pre-made ramen cups. So I am now back, and I'm gonna get ready and go eat that because I'm quite hungry, but I haven't done a ton of stuff this morning besides computer work, which is frankly just kind of boring. So gonna have lunch and then honestly go back to doing more computer work. For dinner, we made taco burgers, which are basically just taco seasoned burgers with taco toppings. And then I did a little bit of vlog editing, and we got to start opening our advent calendar, which is very exciting. Day one was this little mini screwdriver, and yeah, can't wait to see what the other stuff we get is. Good morning and happy Tuesday, and also happy birthday to me. It's my birthday, and I'm excited. It's a little bit gross outside right now, but I'm hoping that's because it's supposed to snow, and I personally love snow, so I would appreciate a little snow today. I would not be upset about it, but it's looking like it might be more like slushy snow, which I don't actually enjoy. So we'll see. But if it's gonna be kind of gray and gross, I hope that I get real snow. But first things first, I slept in a little bit because I can. But I am hungry and it's time to get up. And yesterday I decided that I was gonna go get a breakfast burrito and a hot chocolate for breakfast from one of the cafes not that far from here. And I'm a little bit less motivated to do that because it's gross outside, but I do still want to eat that for breakfast. So I'm gonna go put some pants on and layer up and I think venture out into the cold. I haven't decided if I'm gonna eat there or if I'm gonna bring it back here and just be cozy. And then I'll have to think a little bit more about what I actually want to do today for basically our dinner plans that we have this evening. So yeah, hopefully it'll be a fun and very chill day. That's what I want my birthday to be. Okay, I just had my burrito and hot chocolate and they were very tasty. Glad I went that route. And now I'm sitting down to play some Stardew. But before I do that, I am gonna open the 2 presents and the card that I have gotten in the mail so far. I think I know what they are based on the Home Depot boxes, but let's find out together. Yeah, buddy. Orbital sander. This is gonna make all of my woodworking projects so much nicer. 2 more batteries and maybe a charger? Yeah, 2 more batteries and another charger. Jigsaw. Hell yeah. We're really rounding out the tool collection now. We have basically everything we might need. So this is exciting. So I just played Stardew for a while. I am currently mainly grinding to get as much money as I can to get to perfection. I'm pretty close, and there's a few other like little quests that I need to work on, which give me something else to do in the meantime. But the main focus is grinding all of that money. And then it was time to head out for birthday dinner. We went to this noodle place that I have been wanting to try for a very long time, and it was quite tasty. And then we just had some of our favorite cake at home for dessert. Good morning and happy Wednesday. Today is going to be, I think, a little bit different than I had originally planned. I was hoping to do some woodworking stuff today, but I woke up and, as you can see maybe by my rice sock on my shoulder, my neck is super stiff, and I just don't think that that is going to be comfortable or enjoyable. So I think I'm going to do some more tame, less full body movement related project stuff, which does mean being at my computer for most of the day, but I think it'll be pretty fun and a little bit more dynamic than sometimes it is when I'm just sitting at my computer all day. That's the hope, at least. And I can, at the very least, sit there with this on my neck, which makes it feel a little better. But first things first, I'm going to clean off some memory cards and stuff like that because it's been a little bit since I did that, eat some breakfast, and then probably set up to film the intro of the new project that I'm hopefully going to be like formally starting in a physical sense, which is what I'm hoping to do at my computer today. So should be fun, should be exciting. Yeah, let's get to it. So I started with just unloading all of my SD cards and doing a little bit of editing of those new clips in the one video that I've been working on. And then it was time to kind of sit down and film the intro for the next project. And then I just worked on that for a little bit until I basically got too frustrated to continue, at least for right now. Okay, so I just got crazy sucked into the project that I was working on and have done a lot of work, but I have run into some roadblocks and I'm getting a little frustrated, and it is almost 2 o'clock, so it is time to stop for some lunch, I think. I don't know what I'm going to have yet, but going to have something and then probably go back to trying to figure out what is going on with my project because I'm in now. I want to know. And then it was time to head to the hockey game for this evening. I forgot to get any footage during the game, but I am obsessed with our seats. I also got a puck during warm-ups because I made a little sign saying that it was my birthday, because it was the day before, and that was also super exciting. And they ended up winning, and it was a pretty good game, so that is definitely a plus. Good morning, and happy Thursday. I am taking it very slow this morning. I ended up staying up way later than I meant to for no good reason, really, but it did happen. But it's okay. I'm gonna have another late night tonight, so it's not the end of the world, probably. I have a concert tonight. Hopefully it will be really fun. I have seen the band before, so I am excited about that. I think that's it for now. I need to find something to eat and get working on something for the day. I haven't decided entirely what yet. Okay, I think I have decided what I'm going to do today for most of the day. With Spotify Wrapped coming out yesterday, this kind of reinvigorated my mind on the like concerts wrap or concert roundup, I think is what I'm formally calling it right now. That I've been thinking about doing for the last several months of like basically just like a Wrapped style thing of all of the concerts that I went to this year and new venues and new artists and blah 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 blah. I think it would be a lot of fun. So last night I kind of finally got, well, basically the one thing that's been holding me back the most on that project is that I haven't had like a design style that I have felt like fits what I want it to look like, or just like fits at all. Or really just much of an actual idea of what I want the thing to look like. But last night I did kind of have some inspiration come. So I spent the late evening, early morning in bed while I was winding down, just kind of doodling out my thoughts on the iPad. So I think what I'm gonna do is work on that. The backgrounds and stuff like that, I think I'm gonna do on here, and then I'm gonna bring them into Illustrator on my computer and do all of the like actual text and graphic and images and all of that. But I think it'll be fun. Yeah, and it's a pretty chill project. I've already done a lot of the like data gathering side of it. I keep track of all of my concert information already anyways, so that part is easy. And yeah, I think it'll be pretty chill. So I think that's what I'm gonna work on. I'm gonna watch some YouTube while I do it and just kind of hang out. I did start to sort of think about trying to work on the project I was working on yesterday again. I was already too frustrated. I was like, nope, that's not gonna happen. And I do want to do more woodworking stuff, but I really don't feel like driving today. So yeah, I was hoping to be able to get some of that done this week, but I don't think it's gonna happen. And I need to drive places tomorrow anyways, so I think I'm just gonna make a big driving adventure tomorrow, and that will be that basically. So yeah, let's get into making some fun, silly little concert roundup thingy, because I think it'll be fun. Okay, it has been definitely a while since I think I last checked in, but I got very sucked into my little project, and I'm super happy with how it's turning out so far. Ideally, like long-term quote-unquote goal for this project is to be able to make a little like video of it with some motion graphics and stuff, but that's gonna take some time as well. I'm at least gonna have the still images that I'm doing now, which is like all the layout and stuff that I would then use on a motion graphic video, whatever thing. So I have 1 or 2 more like little slides to make, but I'm really happy with how they've turned out so far. So yeah, that's exciting. I am gonna go get lunch. By get, I mean go into the kitchen and find something. But yeah, then I'll probably be back here for a little bit to finish up before I have to get ready to leave for the concert. I should probably have a pretty big lunch because it is 3:30. And the concert is doors are at 7, so I'm probably gonna leave here a little after 6, I think. So we shall see. Okay, so I have just been working a little bit more on the same project I was working on, and I'm actually pretty happy with how it's turning out. So that is very exciting. I'm basically in the final stages of doing the still images, and then maybe we'll work on the video moving part, animation part at some point next week. I'm not planning on posting this till like the end of the year on my concert Instagram because I haven't even gotten to all the concerts yet. There's tonight and there's one more still on my calendar. But yeah, I have gotten ready for the concert because it is just about time to head out for that. It is so cold outside though right now. I think the feels like temperature is like 11 degrees Fahrenheit, so quite chilly, but I am using this as an opportunity to wear this like sort of flannel checkered shirt thing that I have that I really like, but it is kind of itchy. But since it's so cold, I have a long sleeve on underneath, and I'm just gonna hope that I don't get too warm in the venue. So I'm gonna probably head to the bathroom and do all of the stuff I need to do before I leave the house, and then we'll head out to the show. Good morning and happy Friday. It is the end of the week, which is exciting. This week has been a lot more tiring, or I've just been tired this week a lot more than I was expecting. It is what it is, but today we have to run some errands that I've been putting off the rest of the week because I haven't wanted to. But I need to do it today because I need a bunch of the stuff for tomorrow. So I've gotten dressed already and we're gonna head out. I do think that I'm going to motivate myself by letting myself go to the yarn store that is near where I will be heading, partially as a little treat, but also partially because I want to knit a like neck gaiter basically, or maybe a small scarf for winter, because I have one that I use for like backpacking and camping and stuff, and I do use that in my day-to-day life as well, but I would like to have more than one option. And I think it'd be a pretty fun, quick and easy project. Yeah, I might try. I've been looking at a few patterns, and I found 2 that I think I'm gonna try to combine. One that's like more of a scarf, but I really like the color work in it, and one that is just basically a very simple round thing. So I think I'm gonna try to take the like stitch counts and stuff from the one and combine it with the color work from the other. So hopefully that works. I think it'll be pretty straightforward. So we shall now head out. I have been really trying to make myself do this for a while now, and I have been very slow to get out of bed. But we're up, we're at 'em. Let's get going. Okay, first stop was only a partial success. I got the 2 frames that I wanted, but I was hoping to also get some mat board to cut down, and despite that saying they have like 30 something online, apparently they are out. So on to the next stop. Okay, stop 2 was also mostly successful. I got the stuff that I came here for, which was some sanding discs for my orbital sander and some wood stain for the project that is, and this one is water-based, so I don't have to worry about the oil. It is not a fully successful trip though, because I forgot to bring the little oil-based one that I have to return. So I'll have to remember to do that next week, but it's fine. I have way more of this stain than I'm ever gonna need, but they don't apparently have the water-based in the small containers, so whatever. It is what it is. But now it's on to the next stop. Okay, stop 3 was also a success, but it is groceries, so I'm not going to show you all of them. We're now on to stop 4, which is Michael's again, because there's another Michael's close to some of the other stuff that I needed to go to anyways, so I'm hoping that this one has the mat board that I'm looking for. It says they do online, so hopefully they actually do. Okay, that was a successful stop. We have, oh, you can't see it, but we've got mat board in the back now. So that was a win. It took forever to check out, but it's fine, we're done. On to stop number 5, right? I think so. It's so many at this point. I'm tired of shopping plazas, but we have 2 more stops to go, so let's get to it. The next one will be fun because it's the yarn store. Okay, and that was also a success. I got 3 different shades of green to hopefully do the colorwork pattern that I'm hoping to kind of Frankenstein together in this. So that is exciting. I was between a few different sets of 3 colors, but one was like this color, and I was like, I already have a bazillion things this color. I should do something a little bit different. And one was blue, which I have a gaiter in already. It's not like a hand knit one, but it is different. So anyways, I was like, I'll switch it up. I obviously love wearing green. I wear it a lot. I've worn it the last like 3 days. So this will not be a problem. I also like the way green looks with this, which is also the color of my one winter coat. So I think it'll be a good combo to have. Anyways, now it is on to our 5th and final, or 6th and final, I don't know what number we're on anymore. It's on to our final stop. So let's head over there. Okay, we have finished our final stop, which actually ended up having a bonus stop. So I don't even know how many that was, but it is finally time to go home. I got myself a little snack at the last place because I was hungry. So now I have all of the groceries and stuff I need for the charcuterie board that I want to do for the birthday party I'm having tomorrow. And yeah, just a few other groceries for the week and all of the like craft supply stuff that I needed and wanted. So it's been a busy day. I'm tired of running around. Let's go home. Okay, and we have made it home. It is now time to take all of these groceries and put them away. So let's get to it.